Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. It's a great day, it's hump day. Hope you are having a fabulous week. I am Timmy and I am an independent designer with Couture, and I am super excited to bring you an inking project tonight. If you have not yet heard about how it is you can use our amazing silkscreen transfers on fabric, stay tuned because you're gonna love, I think, this project. Not only because we're going to be using inks, which we don't do tons, but you are going to be able to come away, I hope, with a great idea for some gifts for the upcoming holidays that I think any friend or loved one will love. I don't know about you, but I get tons of tea towels at the holiday times, and I love having ones that are decorative, that have some silly sayings on it or holiday saying. So I picked up some of these flour sack towels, and it's a pretty big one. You can see it's a nice size. It's got a cute little hook here, and we are going to create a design on the middle part here at the bottom. And I'm gonna fold my towel here just so that I can kind of get a sense about where it is. And at what end I want to put the saying on. So it's gonna be down here and it's gonna be about this wide. So all you need is your favorite designs, and today I'm going to use our Merry Christmas, and I am going to use these cute little ornaments that come with it. This is part of our Christmas greeting transfer set that we use to create those cute little blocks. Do you remember that cute block set that I had a special bundle for? That bundle, by the way, is still around, so if you want it or if you grabbed it, then this is something that you could actually create with that same transfer. So that's really awesome. I'm going to turn off my fan here. Let's see if I don't turn off the light. I always am afraid I'm going to turn off the light instead of the fan when I do that. Hey Cheryl, welcome, welcome, welcome. The other thing, of course, you're going to need is something to ink on. Now, I picked these up just online, so wherever you go to grab your tea towels, go for it. The other thing that I have is our ink mat. And the ink mat is going to help to protect our surface. And it also is going to keep our tea towel right where we want it. Because like our transfers, it actually has a sticky side. And that helps to press the surface down onto the ink mat, and it'll just keep it put like that word, keep it still. It also clears out all the wrinkles, so I don't have to worry about ironing this before I ink on it. Now our inks work just like our chalks. Same. Oh, awesome. Yes, I know that's a favorite spot of mine, Cheryl, to go check out too. What was I going to tell you? Oh, so it's just like chalking. The only difference is that we are using our inks instead of chalk. And inks are permanent when you heat set them. So you can heat set it simply with an iron once it has dried or is kind of more tacky to the touch. All you need to do is put down a piece of parchment paper and then go over it with a warm iron. About 4 minutes, kind of going in a circular pattern. If you happen to have a heat press, that works too. Hey Deb, how are you, my friend? So nice to have you guys all here with me and watching. So I have today our gold shimmer and I have candy apple red. So those are the two colors that we're gonna work with, and we're just gonna go at it because it's gonna be so fun and so simple. So first thing we want to do, of course, is peel back the transfer from the backer sheet. We keep that backer sheet, as you know, to kind of store our transfers when they're not in use. So keep that handy. And I am going to set this here about this height. So you can see where I've put that. And I am planning, as I said, to put these cute little ornaments and also alternating them with red and gold above it. So easy peasy. Notice that I did not fuzz the transfer before I put it down on the fabric. There's no need to do that when you're working on fabric because it is going to pull up easily and smoothly, no problem. I'm just going to open up our gold so that we are ready to use it, and you can see just all that beautiful shimmery beautifulness. And then the beautiful candy apple red, just perfect for the holiday season, don't you think? We also have a beautiful meadow green and a silver shimmer, which would also be really pretty. Or if you prefer kind of doing unusual colors, you can do blues, black and white, whatever makes your heart sing, really, right? And then, of course, you want some squeegees. So I'm going to have 2 squeegees because I've got 2 colors. I'm going to make the word Christmas. We're going to start there first, red. So all I do is load up my squeegee and just make sure that when you go to set down your transfer that you ensured that it is firmly attached to the surface and there's no air bubbles. And then take a little bit at a time and going in one direction, pull your paste across, your ink. See, I'm so used to using paste. Ink across the screen. So what we're doing, as you know, is we are making sure that the ink is getting into the silk screened areas. So it's the areas where the towel is showing through is where the screen is. So we just want to make sure that we're pulling that ink. Now you'll notice that when you're working with fabric that the ink is going to soak into that fabric. So if you need to go back over it, we can. We'll pull up our design really slowly, and if we notice as we're pulling up that we've missed a spot, then we can lay it back down and just take care of that little area. Just make sure that you watch your hands, make sure that you don't get any ink on your fingers or go beyond the green area, or you're going to get ink in places that you don't want it, okay? So we've kind of made sure that we've stayed right there within the area. And we're going to take our second squeegee and we're going to dip that into the gold and we're going to use that. So you don't need a lot, right? We're going to use that to do the Mary. And this time I'm going to go up and down, still pretty much going just in one direction for this color. If you go in another direction, it's not the end of the world. Just find that you get a little bit of more control and a little less concern about possible bleed through when you're going in one direction. So if you haven't secured your transfer as well as you might have wanted to, it going in one direction will help make sure that those air bubbles don't cause a problem. So there we go. Easy peasy, right? So we've got both on here. Hey Lynn, how are you, my friend? And then we are going to peel back the design. Just going to grab a corner here to get started. And as I mentioned, we're just going to go pretty slowly here, just so that when we're pulling it back, if there was a spot we missed and we wanted to go over a little bit, I see a little bit here that could use a little touch up. There we go. The red went down beautifully. Sometimes the gold, because it's got that shimmer or glimmer in it, could use a little extra touch up. And it was just that one space that really we needed that for. So to protect this and my surface for me not to get ink on places that I don't want, I'm going to put this right back on the backer sheet. Check my fingers, I'm good. And then here we go. Look at already. Super cute, right? This could be cute just as is. Wouldn't need to do anything else. But I really like these adorable little ornaments. So we're gonna add them. What do you think? Now, if you were doing this, I'd love to know, what colors would you use? I always find that when I am planning my projects, that I go back and forth a lot. Oftentimes I'll put 2 or 3 colors together and see how they all look. Hey Beth, how are you, my friend? Nice to see you. So I like to kind of look at it and see if, you know, it needs a little different color combination. And again, just using my fingers to press it down and make sure that it is securely on there, and it is. And then I'm going to alternate, I think. And I think we're going to make the middle one here, this bell, gold. I had to grab another squeegee, by the way, I realized my other one got stuck in there. That happened. Happens to the best of us. We could make this all one color, or we could make it multiple colors, but I'm going to kind of keep it simple, and I'm going to make this all gold. And you can use both sides of your squeegee because both sides are loaded up with paste. There are so many great designs, you know, in our new fall catalog that it's hard to decide which one to try first and to share with you. But we had already done this design, and so I wanted to be able to show you really how flexible it is. We can go from using it on a wood surface, like that gorgeous wood block set that we did with this design, and we can then go to ink and use the same transfer. So you can get lots of uses out of this. Just think of all of the gifts that you could make, right, with this beautiful design. And all you need to do is wash these up with water once you're done. It's that easy. So I decided I was going to go ahead and do the top of those ornaments with the gold. And now we're going to take our red and just finish up these ornaments. You got a lot of paste on, a lot of ink on there. So I'm just going to squeegee a little off and then pull it across. So if you're watching, got to see if you told me any colors. I always love to hear what colors you're thinking of that you would use for this. This is pretty traditional Christmas with the red and the gold. But you know what? You could do so many color combinations. You could match your kitchen. You could match your friend's kitchen, your mom's kitchen, your daughter's kitchen, whoever it is that you're making this for, right? You can make it as personalized as you'd like. You can even add our fonts to this and add a name to this. Maybe you want to put on someone's last name. That would be fun, which you know we did last week when we did our home, our story, our life project. All right, so here we go. You can see what's there. Purple and silver would be really pretty. And you know, we came out with a beautiful new light purple that I think would be really gorgeous. It's an ink color. Oh, a little bit here I missed. So again, the reason go a little bit slowly when you peel it back is if you do find something where you didn't get as much coverage as you wanted, you can just go back and touch up. There. And voila, that last part is done. And here we go. What do you guys think? Isn't that cute? Wouldn't that be a great gift to be able to give to someone? Put it in a stocking or add a set. There's some really beautiful sayings If you're a Halloween or fall gal, you know what? You can do so many different designs, or maybe you just want something for every day. So once this is dry, and I would say you probably want to give it a little bit of time, 30 minutes or so, till it's dry. Then you can remove the, what's this called? The ink mat from the project. And then just take a piece of parchment paper, and as I said, you just want to iron over this design about 4 minutes, going in a circular pattern. Or if you have an easy press, something like that, you can just do 30 seconds at 300, and voila, this will be set. So I do have a cute little heat press, so maybe later on I'll show you how that works. It's really handy, so if you're going to be doing lots of projects, you can. And remember, once you heat set this, then your project is permanent and washable. So you don't have to worry about getting stains on it, because you can throw it in the wash anytime and iron it right out, and it'll be ready to use again. So my friends, thank you so much for watching. If you love this, I would love it if you would send it out to the universe and share this video with others that you think might enjoy it. And if you are wanting to get in on some of the specials and deals, or want more awesome DIY home decor ideas, be sure to request to join my VIP group. You can just put me in the comments if you haven't yet been a member. And until I see you guys again, have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Take care, everybody. Bye.